Do you want to know the latest relevant disaster recovery trends for your business? Find out next.
Welcome to this episode of IT Done Right with certified technology specialist Jeanne DeWitt.
You know, there is always a chance of a disaster striking your company. That's why many business owners take steps to prevent this, often by implementing a disaster recovery or a continuity plan. Both of these strategies and the technology that supports them are an important part of business process and planning. But as 2014 is now underway, I have been asked by several of my customers what disaster recovery trends they should be aware of in the coming year. Number one, look for recovery to get even faster. When looking into recovery options, almost every company wants a solution that is as fast as possible. Recovery speeds often depend largely on bandwidth and the storage method used. Each year, companies are able to access faster bandwidth connections and obtain more affordable yet faster storage options. In 2014, this trend is set to continue. Businesses around the world will continue to gain access to faster internet connections, and disaster recovery specialists will likely improve the speed with which they can implement a backup. Number two, increased reliance on social media as a communications channel. During a disaster, it is often a challenge to communicate with employees and customers. Traditional communication methods, like the phone, may not be working well, if at all, which may make it more difficult for plans to be enacted. One alternative is to use social media to make contact and communicate. Because most social media platforms are hosted in numerous locations around the world, they are hardly ever down. If you have an internet connection, you can pretty much guarantee that you will be able to get a message out. Combine this with the fact that almost everyone has a social media account on at least one platform. This proves to be a great option that allows you to reach people quickly. We predict that in 2014, companies will realize this in higher numbers and begin to implement social media into their existing plans and even train employees on how to use this platform in an emergency situation where other communication lines may be down. Number three, geographical-based backup solutions. There were a number of high-profile disasters in 2013 that affected large areas. Some companies saw their backups and secondary backups wiped out because the location at which they were stored was situated in the disaster zone. In order to have a truly effective backup solution, you should have multiple backups of data made and stored in multiple locations that are as geographically diverse as possible. In 2014, we think that many providers will be marketing multi-location backups as a main feature. Number four, growing reliance on managed backup solutions. As systems become increasingly complex, they become more challenging for many small to mid-sized business owners to back up and manage at the same time. In 2014, we see there will likely be an increase in demand for managed backup services. These services are managed by an IT partner like us who can not only help set up the backup and recovery systems, but also support recovery after a disaster. The key here is that they give businesses of all sizes a way to implement a backup and continuity plan properly, something we've been helping businesses with for many, many years. Now, if you're looking for a backup solution, why not contact us? We may have something that just might work for you. And as always, I hope you learned something today, and I look forward to seeing you on our next show.
Thank you for watching this episode of IT Done Right with Jeanne DeWitt. For more great information, visit her website at hireanitexpert.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Toledo Biz TV Shows.